Right, so let's try these very old wines that we have here. And that, so this is the Jacquesin Rosé Champagne. We have the Chablis Grand Cru Mouton. This is from 1983. We have Chablis Mourou, 1990. We have the Smith Hall Lafite Grave, 1978. We have the Chateau Raoul. This is from 1983, is it? Okay, that's cool. And then we've got 1979 and Chateau Pauillac, 1992. Okay, so we're going to see what these are like. These are all found in a removal, house removal, and so we're just going to see if any of them are actually any good or not. I suspect they're all shot, but we thought we'd try them anyway, just for the fun of it. So we're going to open the rosé first. I don't know if it's got a year on it. I think I haven't got my glasses on, so I can see absolutely. Well, it's just non-vintage, I think. It's non-vintage, not vintage, I think. So we shall open it and see what it does. Yeah. So I'd be very surprised if it's got any fizz left in it. So remember to twist the bottom of the bottle, not the cork. Right. And oh, there we go. Just nothing in there, no fizz. And there's the cork. There's the cork.
Let's have a look at that.
Okay, right. So we're going to try this out. So that's your old glass, is it? Right. Colour that. That's a nice amber colour. That. Well, oh, there's somebody trying to join the meeting. It's Ian. Let's get Ian on there. We just cracked open the Jacquesin. Where has it gone now? Non-vintage rosé champagne.
It's a beautiful golden colour, looks like honey or golden syrup.
There we are. It's a nice amber colour.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
So we're just going to try it now.
It looks like amber ale.
It doesn't smell that bad actually. I mean, it smells sherried.
It smells sherry.
But there's something sweet about it.
It smells like an early Montilla cherry.
Yeah. The acidity is pretty good as well.
It is. But that's as much as I can say about it, I think.
It's fresh. It's a little bit sherried. There is some sweetness to there, still in there, like a little bit of toffiness or something like that.
I think this is what we down.
So have you any idea? I know it's non-vintage, but everything else is sort of 1980s or 90s, isn't it? Is that going to be?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'll bother.
That's all right. We might come back to that later. When we've had a few more bottles of the other stuff, we might say, you know what, there's that old stuff left. Well, we'll have some more of that because it'd be good. So that was surprisingly not bad. It's it's past it. Yes.
What year?
We don't know. It's non-vintage. It says less ruthless. Like I say, I've got all my glasses on, so I can't see. Yeah, look at the top here. Look, I'll show you the cork.
The mould. Oh God.
Get all that in there.
Good luck.
Okay, so it's all in there. No, this is the Mouton. This is the Grand Cru that isn't a Grand Cru, but is a Grand Cru, but isn't a Grand
Right.
So we're going to
Who's the name again?
Mouton. It's the Grand Cru that I think is part of because it wasn't the other Grand Cru vineyards are all I think owned by various people. This is owned by a monopoly. So it's like a company. So they don't, and for some reason it never got classed part of the Grand Cru system, but it is part of the Grand Cru hillside, and it's seen as a Grand Cru vineyard, but it's not. But it's not classed as one officially. So that's kind of where it is. So I'm going to try and use these, the waiter's friend bottle opener, to try and open it. Maybe Harry might be better at wiggling and twisting than me at this. No, I don't want to put it. Oh God, it's gone the other way. It's gone the other way. Let's see if we can get it out. Can I do it? I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can. Let me just see if I can do it with this one.
Gently.
No, it's going to go down. It's going to go in. It's gone in. Right. There we go. We're going to pour it. No, because it's not broken. It's not broken. It's just because it's shrunk.
Oh,
This is the colour of this Chablis here. It's almost like a bit of more rosy colour, isn't it, in itself?
it just looks like an orange wine.
Yeah, I could probably sell it. Could have rebottle it, put it in some trendy label or something, and just knock it out there. And that's it's really cool. This it's really cool. Well, that's got like very sherried, bruised apple. But you know, let's give it a taste. Excellent acidity. That is so fresh.
I think the man's not in here.
But it's like a sherry. I'm getting a tangy aftertaste from it. It's not that bad to drink if you're thinking it's kind of that sort of sherry wine. That's bad. You know, it's got some nice nutty, tangy finish to it. Oh, Chablis.
What year is that, Calvin?
83.
83. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1983, good year. Not for that Chablis though. Yeah. But you could pass that off as some kind of sherry. Well, maybe later when we get the cheese out, we might come back to that one. Oh, look at this one. Look at the cork in here.
Oh dear.
Harry's going to do it. Harry's going to do it with the twist this time since my. Hi,
Nice to meet you, Harry.
Nice to meet you. Wine judge extra.
No, it's not good. It's loose. The cork's loose in the top already.
Yeah, I know it's all that thing in it. Just it can do a lot of vinegar. It's probably all its mates up there. You do it. Oh, hang on. No, it's still got it. It's still got a grip. It's got it. It's got
This
it.
is why it's called wiggling. But I haven't shoved it in far enough.
Steady.
Remember my age, please.
I'll be here all week. So what's this one we're trying to open now?
It's okay. It's okay. Your fault made me laugh.
Sorry.
It's in 1990.
What is it? For what?
Chablis.
Tomorrow.
It's just your basic Chablis.
Wow.
Well, it's one of the premier.
Oh.
Oh, we got a bit of stoppage here. You're gonna have to.
Need a tea strainer.
colour on this one. I think this one's a bit
Oh my
darker.
God, this is
Wow.
Got a bit more depth to it.
We're getting towards Oloroso here, aren't we?
Look at that.
bad.
Oh. Yeah. It smells a bit. Ooh, it smells a bit. It's got that woody.
Musty.
It's not musty. There's a bit like there is a bit like it's stretching towards that mahogany side, but it's like a bit. It's not really there. It's kind of like there's just like that kind of just like it's just there's a waft of it, but not enough. There's not enough depth of it, and it's a bit empty. Yeah, yeah. There's an emptiness about it, a void. That's what I say.
Oh.
Yeah, avoid this one. Yeah,
Just think, if you'd managed to get that 20 years ago, eh?
that's probably the first one from the other two that is proper vinegar. It's just not nice. Whereas yours, you could almost pass them off as you know where they've developed and the kind of it's still something that you could even though it's not drinkable, there's something drinkable about it where this isn't. It's kind of it's gone. That's 1990. This one, so yeah, so it's not lasted as long. Yeah.
Yeah, but in those days, they were making wine, but generally could last a lot, even ordinary wine.
Yeah.
Last a lot longer. Nowadays, they're not doing that. So that could be all right. Yeah, but, you know,
There's a pleasant nutty tang on the finish, which I'm getting, but I see more of the cork here. It's looking a bit dead. I'm going to try this time. I'm going to try it with the old this one. I'm going to try and just curl it slowly and see if it'll stick, and I can then pull it out. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see if we can get it.
I would put in.
Oh, here we go. Come in. It's like giving birth.
He probably hasn't had that.
Oh, there it is. Totally
well done.
soggy, wet, mouldy.
What does it smell like?
Ooh.
Oh. Which one's this, Kelvin? I can't remember.
This one is the Chateau Smith Haute Lafitte Graves.
Right.
So it's the 1979 Grand Cru Classic. So let's go and see what this one does. Well, what it smells like is not tempting. Oh, look at this. Look at the colour of that. Oh dear. Come on, Harry, get that down here. Get that down here. Get that down here.
You'll be on the toilet all night if you drink that.
See your health. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's emergency ward 7, isn't it? That if you handed that in as a sample, it's like it's not good. Now it smells. It smells a bit corked to me. There's a bit of corkiness. Yeah, but there's something else under there, like a. Oh God, it's like cork, but there's some
mushrooms,
green sort of tobacco-y kind of smell, but damp tobacco.
You need to have a word with the son. There's something not right there. Oh,
that's just mouldy, gone, shot to pieces. It certainly is. Oh. Not even good on your salad, that one. No.
Oh, I feel
man, that one. Just avoid that one. If you see that one anywhere, just avoid it. Okay.
Okay.
Oi. Oi. Uh, uh,
I remember.
this one's looking exciting. Look at
Bit
that.
better.
So this is from Ruth did say 1979, I think she said. This is the Chateau Rahul. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to crack this. Well, I'm going to try and crack it open and see what it does.
You've saved the best one till last, haven't you?
Oh, there's a Puyak after this. We've got more.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Let's just see if I can do this nice and steady. Nice and steady. Oh. I might need a little bit of encouragement here. Hang on. Just a little bit. I'm going to try and slowly ease it out. Oi! Oh, it did it. Oh, it's you can't hear this, but it's hissing at me. And there's a bit in there. Look, it's broken. Look, the cork. So I've got to try and get the other bit out. Look how it's saturated.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell cork though. So there's other bits still stuck in. Oh my word.
I think you've done well to get that out as cleanly, even though it's snapped, you know, without just boring a hole down the middle.
No, I'm going to have to try. Let me just try with this. See if I can get it. It might just stick in. I'm just seeing if I can get. Yeah, there is. It's doing something. It's hissing at me. Oh, got a bit more there, but no, it's going to break it up.
I love the fact it's hissing at you. Watch it doesn't explode.
It's making me a little bit nervous about drinking it.
You haven't got any candles nearby, have you?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, I've got it. There might be a few floaters in it, but who cares? You know, who's going to care at this point? You know, here we are.
What does Harry think of that one then?
It looks lighter than the last one we've had. So look at this. I'm going to pull this out.
Oh dear, it's a little cloudy.
Slightly. It might have been something to do with that hiss that was going on in there. Ooh. It's sherry, but it's not. It's not right. There's something. Oh, it's. A bit of. It just smells just gone. The smell of decomposition, sort of thing, you know. Yeah, it's not. No, I'm gonna taste it. I've got to taste it because if I don't, then I'm being a wimp. So I've got to taste it. It's that really sort of bruised tart apple that's kind of on it's rotting at the same time. You put it into a rotting tart apple. That's the best way to describe that.
And now the star of the show, the Puyak.
Puyak, here we go. Come on, we've got lots of faith in this. 92. It's a young one. This one, a young
exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Harry was just in his late 70s. 92. Look at the cork.
That's
all
good.
right, isn't it? That's,
Yeah.
that's proper belly, that. Look at that. Yeah, that's actually in good nick. So,
You'll be trying this, and tomorrow you'll be trying to get it on your books. You'll be finding out where you can buy a few
I'll be
cases.
selling this. I'll be selling this in sample bottles. Oh, no.
No, is it going to go?
I felt a movement. I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be. Oh.
Feel your pain.
I'm trying. Oh, just that last bit.
Oh,
Oh, it's gone in. There's a slight farty whiff to it.
oh, well, that's good. Like a farmyard farty smell.
No, like a cabbagey farty.
It's red.
Okay. Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, hang on a minute.
It's a really browny red.
Kelvin, were these the wines that you sent? Oh, that's beautiful. You sent the photographs to David
That's
months
right.
ago.
The removal guy, where our storage place came over and said he got these wines. So he obviously took them away, and then he came back to me and said, "Oh, I've still got these. Do you want them?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll try them." And look at the colour.
It looks beautiful.
Okay. No, because at first you get a bit of that bit farty, a bit vegetable, cabbagey kind of whiff on the nose. But that's, it's been in the bottle. Let's just have it. But I'm getting something else underneath it. So I'm actually getting fruit, some blackcurrant. I can actually smell blackcurrant.
Something like a wine.
Yeah, that tastes like wine. It's got blackcurrant, but animal in it. It's a bit thin. It's not really got a lot going in there, its body, but it still tastes of blackcurrant, and it's got a bit of animal sort of savouriness, but not in a bad way. That's not bad. And there's a bit of, afterwards, it's quite pleasant on the, like a bit, not kind of floral, but sweet fruits. It's got something going on the finish of it that's okay. I'm not going, like the other one. Yeah.
Would it be worth? I know you don't decant old wines, but would it not be worth trying to decant it and just drink it over the next half an hour, just to see if it's going to open it up a bit, or?
No, it does not.
No.
Need opening up.
Right.
It won't last.
It wouldn't last. I have done this with a really old Beaujolais, and it was dead in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But this hasn't got sufficient food to do that.
No.
Right.
It's already tasting a bit more of that.
Yeah.
Like already.
Yeah, it was. But to be fair, you see, all you've done is let more oxygen molecules in. So you've obviously changed the chemical structure.
I can drink that. That I can drink. It's not a brilliant wine. I'd say the least. But it's drinkable, and it's a wine, and I can taste it as a wine. It's still got some fruit in there. There's a little bit of aftertaste. The aftertaste, the finish, is quite nice. It's almost like a floral touch to it. That's quite pleasant on the finish, and it hasn't got that rancid. All those have got some kind of vinegar side to it, sherried side. This isn't sherried. They are. But then it's quite young, 1992. If it was a good Pouillac, it probably, it's young, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's way beyond what it should be for that age sort of thing. But these are knackered, absolutely knackered. but that's okay. You can drink that. That's fine. So
I think
You- Just you don't know how it's being stored, Kelvin. You know, I mean, it's
yeah.
Where did you get them from?
It was, they say this where our wines are stored in our warehouse. There's a removal company attached to it, and one of the guys who did the removal got them in a house removal. He approached me about it, asked me, and I checked them out and said, well, they're probably all shot. And so I think he wanted to look to see if he could sell them somewhere, and obviously
Yeah.
then he couldn't. Came back and said, "Do you want them?" So
They could be stored everywhere. A friend of ours had a
nice finish.
and it was stored in, he stored it quite a lot. So imagine what it was like when we tested for them. And,
Bit of woodiness, bit of spice, bit of cedar. That's all right.
But it's still
Yeah.
you know.
Well, nice too. That's not bad. I mean, we've got them Portuguese red that we've got in there, and you know, we've got one in our rack here. We've got them in our, you know, the ones in our online shop from 1975, and they're beautiful. You know, a bit rustic, but they've got the fruit and everything else. So you know, you think of Pouillet from 92, you'd want more. Yeah, I'd expect more if they were buying this. I would expect far more what you're doing, what it can actually. But considering it was in with these bunch and it's lived with these bunch for 4 years, it's quite a nice surprise that the last one we tried is kind of drinkable and still recognisable. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that looked it was going to be the best of them, didn't it?
Yeah, but these, no, they're
well,
just,
the name said it was going to be a good one.
yeah.
Had a good punch.
Just no.
No, we don't,
Oh, well,
do.
yeah.
If you want us to, I can send these over to you. You could have them.
It's all right.
No problem. But it was interesting to try because it's not
Absolutely.
it's not every day you get the opportunity to try these. And it's like when I said to the guy who got them, I said, you know, if you don't want them, I'd just love to try them. You know, monetary wise, they're not worth anything, but you know, to try them, they're fantastic. Just as a learning curve
Yeah.
of trying these wines and
Exercise.
what to do. And they're great. This one's all right, so we'll keep this one. This one will have another glass or so. But I've got some other wines as well.
I'm glad you got some of the
Yeah, I've got some other wines, so we're all right. Just to make sure
I'm
that we have.
surprised at that, Kelvin, you've got some other wines. That's how
did.
come?
Well, we've got some. Yeah, so Aris brought one from Vouvray, and we've been trying the Yarrin dry white.
Oh yes.
Which is
Yeah,
really nice. So we've been having that just to wet our palate before trying these. But it was a nice experiment. It's been a real good opportunity to try them. So fantastic. That's all I can say. You know.
Excellent. Well, thank you.
Well done. Nice. Yeah. Well. Hopefully soon we can do all that. We can all get together and drink wine together.